Hello, Tim Johnson here, coming to you again today from Madrid. Welcome back. Thanks for joining me again and doing what most people don't, is begin to complete a course. Hope you found the information yesterday useful and have put some things into place. And today, on day 3 of the online 7-figure network marketing bootcamp, we're going to be talking about which website should you be using and when you should be using different types of websites. Let's start out with company websites, replicated websites, the type where your company set that up and you have yourname.abccompany.com. And let me give you my opinion on these. They're pretty much almost useless. Now, I'm not saying that they're completely useless, there is a place for them, but in the way that most people use them, you're doing a lot more harm than good in using these company websites. Now, if you're using one already, perhaps let's qualify a little bit why I say that. What are some of the problems with company websites? Well, first of all, company websites are written by companies. Often they can be very bland, more often than not, they're poorly written. People buy on emotion, and very often company websites don't have compelling copy that attracts people's emotion and draws them into that website. They're all usually generally about the company and the products and the management team, and we already talked about this a lot, but believe me, people don't join because of your management team and because your managing director, however great he is, has been in the industry 20 years and taught people how to walk on water. This isn't why people join. They don't join because of your great products, even though I'm sure that you have great products, as I do. And they don't join because of your marketing plan or everything else. They join a person. And what a company website fails to do is brand you and really promote you. Many company websites are guilty of not having capture pages. So you can send people to that page, but unless there's a capture page, a lead capture page or a squeeze page in front of that captures that information, like when we first met, you put your information on, and I've been in touch every day since. You don't even know that somebody was on your website, what they even looked at. And even if it does capture that information, it's not building your list. Within that back office, this isn't your list. If you were to leave that company, you wouldn't have that list. If you were to stop using that website, that list is not yours anymore. And even worse than that, you have no control over the information delivered to your leads and prospects that might be at different points. You want to be controlling that information and branding yourself and taking people at the right pace. Let's have a little break. We've got a bus, I think, or something going past there. So I want to talk about building your own list. We want to use a website that builds your list for you, that you control the information. And what you need is something called a lead capture page, or the squeeze page, or for short an LCP. So let's refer to it as an LCP. This is quite simply, you've seen lots of them. It's a short page, if possible with video on that page, that interest, creates curiosity, and gets the person looking at your page to put their information on so that you can communicate with them forever and a day and continue to deliver valuable information for them. How should it look like? Well, it should be well written. It should have compelling copy that appeals to people's emotion. You should use video. Not all of these sites use video, and that's a major flaw. Video is the most powerful tool you can use in branding yourself, promoting yourself, and building a relationship. You see, right now, over these last few days, you're not just hearing my words and my information, you're getting to see me, you're getting to see how I look, how I communicate, and you're getting to know me a little bit and a feel for what I'm about. And that's very, very important. A company website doesn't do that, and a capture page without video doesn't do that either. Pictures don't quite have the same effect as video. It also wants to be short. The text wants to be short, and when you've then got a good capture page set up, you want to capture that person's information very quickly. That's why it needs to be short. What's going to happen next? Well, one of two things. Very hot day here today. So you're either going to then contact that person by phone straight away, or you're going to put them into the marketing funnel. You're going to be delivering messages. Maybe at this time you might even send them through to your company capture page. So this would be a place where you could use a company capture page, or through to your blog, or through to your social media sites. But at this point, you're in control of delivering information. You're building your own list. You're also branding yourself through video And as we said, we're starting to build that relationship between yourself and the people looking at your information. And as I think we discussed yesterday, people say, sometimes I've heard it said, well, the internet, it doesn't build relationships. Well, if you do it properly and use video, there is no better way of building relationships. You can continue branding your own page as well. You can have yourname.com. Did you get that yesterday? If not, go and get a website, domain name from bonanzadomains.com or wherever you like. Yourname.com is a great one. If you're using YouTube, watchyourname.com, so you can check me out at watchtimjohnson.com on YouTube. Or your name. So there's a number of different solutions there. Any challenges on domain names, drop me an email, I'll help you out with that. So we want to talk tomorrow more really about branding your own personal page. Telling people, teaching people about what you're about, what your interests are, what your family. This is what's going to get a relationship built. And why don't people then, if LCPs are so effective, why don't more people use them? Well, quite simply, they think that it's complicated. And frankly, to do one from scratch, it is. So leadership is all about providing solutions, providing value. And I'm going to offer you a solution and some value today. If you click on the link here below and you read through that whole page, for a limited time, you can take a trial of a 7-day trial for $1 measly of a system that will within minutes have your own capture pages, your own branding, and will teach you masses and masses of information. And it's the system that I personally use and endorse for my own organisation. And what you're going to get there is everything put together in terms of teaching you social media. And we're going to also talk about more over the next few days, so you can get ahead a little bit of this 7-day boot camp. So hope that you've found this information useful today. Have a look at the websites that you're using. You need to have a domain name that's appropriate to you. You don't need yourname.yourcompany.com. There's a number of flaws with that too. People can chop off your name and go straight to the company, or they even know the company name by the time they get through, and they can go and look at other people and find somebody who's perhaps offering more volume. So we want to be working with a lead capture page. Tomorrow we're going to extend this even more, because we're going to be talking about email marketing, and I'm going to teach you and show you how to run your complete business on autopilot. Now you are going to have to do some work, don't hear what I'm not saying, but this is going to work 24 hours a day while you're sleeping. You're going to be branding yourself, communicating with people through email marketing. This is a very, very powerful and essential part of the online marketing world. So I hope it's been useful information. Check out the full page here, read all the way through that. There's some videos, and try out the $1 trial for 7 days. I think you'll love that and won't want to be without that. If I can help you with anything else, I'm a real guy, as you're getting to know. You've got on your email my phone number, my email, get in touch. I'm happy to help. So thanks for joining me. Bye from Tim Johnson in Madrid. Have a terrific day.